comes to an end in the deal.
Senator Powers' office? Yes, I'll hold.
Oh, Henry, are you sure you can't make it to the party? Mrs. Powers will be so disappointed, not to mention yours truly. There's something about that sexy German accent just brings out the hellion in me. I think the last time I saw you, I ended up in Dick Cheney's pool without any... Oh, I see. Say hi to Mrs. Kissinger for me.
Nina, Bradley Grist, Bill Powers' office. Yeah. Well, the senator and his wife are having a little party Saturday night. You know, before I forget, your nightly news piece on judicial reform was, well, without equal. Just totally compelling. Party's at 7. Wonderful. See you there. Hello?
Hello. I'm trying to reach a simpering, spineless toady named Bradley Grist.
He's not here, but there's a whimpering, pantyless bedhopper named Jordan Miller.
The roof is caving in, the money's running out, the little fish are drowning in the sea. But everything's okay, that's what they tell me. And I've got faith in the powers that be. That's right. Ooh. One day we vote them in, the next they're selling out. Something fun is going on, it seems to me. But they say good times are just around the corner. And I believe in the powers that be. Hey, you've gotta be brave in the land of the free to believe in the powers that be.
Now, all over the world, the sisters and mothers and best friends waiting to hear from you can hear from you for a lot less. Introducing the AT&T Special Country Plan. Save 15%. It's easy. There's no monthly fee. Just call right now and tell us your one special international country and start saving to everyone in it every hour of every day. We'll always be there to make calling more affordable.
Wow, somebody must think I'm special.
'Cause you got Raisin Bran?
Not just Raisin Bran, Post Premium Raisin Bran. With not just lots, but hundreds of big plump raisins.
Look at all I got.
And these flakes, premium, with not just whole wheat bran too.
So it's good for you.
Somebody sure thinks I'm special.
It's me and Mommy.
Post Premium Raisin Bran makes everybody feel like somebody's special.
A psychotic trucker killed his son.
He's gone.
Now, a man's obsession with justice
We're doing everything we can. Police don't know nothing.
could take what little he has left.
Paul's dead, and I don't want our marriage to die with him.
Inspired by a father's search for his son's killer.
I'm gonna kill you.
Stacy Keach, Revenge on the Highway, NBC Sunday.
Margaret! Doggone it, Margaret, will you stop acting like this?
Like what?
Stop avoiding me. She's avoiding me. And you can't just walk away from your own husband when he's talking to you. Well, I guess you can, but it's not very nice. Margaret, all I want is for you to spend some time with Sophie. Teach her the do's and don'ts of Washington.
For the last time, Bill, I will not play Henry Higgins to your illegitimate daughter's Eliza Doolittle.
Well, at least think about it.
I have thought about it, Bill, and frankly, I would rather give that Roseanne woman a sponge bath.
Fine, fine. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Oh, now I suppose you're going to pout.
I do not pout. Now, leave me alone.
Look, Margaret, I'm not
not stupid. I just need a little help. I want to fit in here. I didn't grow up like you. My coming out party was a bottle of Boone's Farms in the back of a Rambler.
Ours was a Studebaker.
I gotta get going, Pop.
Oh, Bill, darling, did you remember to invite Justice Reynolds to my party?
No.
Justice Michael Patrick Reynolds, newest member of the Supreme Court, late 40s, enjoys 19th century literature and long walks in the woods with his mom.
Sophie, I'm impressed.
We're studying the Supreme Court in night school. Tonight we're doing the chapter on Clarence Thomas. Ooh, that reminds me, we're out of classic Coke at the office. See you there, Pop.
Bill, sweetie, look, I know that you don't like Justice Reynolds, but listen, last week Mimsy Bordner had the Attorney General to her house, and if I could get a Supreme Court justice, Mimsy would simply die with envy.
Margaret, that man was put on that court to reverse everything that I have fought for the last 30 years.
Oh, sweetie, I know all that, but try to look at the broader picture.
All right, Margaret.
Thank you, darling.
But here's the deal. If you ever hope to see Justice Reynolds in this house, you are going to help Sophie.
William Powers, are you blackmailing me?
That's a harsh word, Margaret.
Bill. We're going to make a politician of you yet. All right, Sophie, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Go, sit down.
All right. Oh, no, hold on a moment. Charlotte, come back here. You've got to be the ambassador from New Guinea.
Again, Mom?
All right, Sophie. Now, remember, this is a state dinner. This is your grand entrance, all right? Avanti. No, Sophie, don't you walk like a truck driver.
Oh, right, no truck driver, fine.
Hello, Mommy. You'll never guess who I ran into.
You're right. Now, Sophie, watch me and learn.
Right, okay. Your mother's teaching me how to enter a room in Washington.
She's teaching you? I can't believe she's teaching you. She never taught me.
Charlotte, introduce me.
Here's Mom.
I enter and pause. Heads turn, of course. I smile for my admirers. I quickly locate my host, and I meet his eyes. I hold his gaze just long enough for the other guests to wonder about our past. Then I spot the ambassador, and I head directly towards him with a regal and a confident walk. You see?
You got it.
Ah, you're actually teaching her. You never taught me anything. Why do you get to be the ambassador?
Oh, Sophie, good. Come on over here for a moment, will you please? I've got a surprise for you.
Oh, I love surprises.
I don't recall receiving any surprises. Of course, I was born in wedlock.
Caitlin, now you hush. You had plenty of surprises, don't you remember that clown on your 4th birthday?
Yes. Daddy, it isn't a clown, is it? Please don't let it be a clown.
No, it's not a clown. Just an old friend of Sophie's I've met outside. Look who's here.
Larry.
There you are.
No! I don't want that man in this house.
But I live here.
Just don't let him in.
Make yourself comfortable.
I gotta sit down. No, I gotta stand up.
Sophie, did I do something wrong?
Oh, no, Pop. I mean, how could you know? That's the jerk I used to live with. One of the reasons I came here was to get the hell away from him. And it wasn't easy, believe me. One of the hardest things I ever had to do. Because he was so good. But he wasn't good for me. I don't know if you could understand this.
I can. He's a bad man, an evil man, with a dark, hypnotic gaze that holds you in its sway. You want to break free, but you can't. At first you resist, but then you give in to the beast again and again. Until you find you can't live without his sweaty animal musk.
Thank you, Caitlin, for that impromptu tour of your mind.
What was I thinking? You can't run away from a guy like Larry Yablonsky. You gotta drive a stake through his heart.
Yablonsky.
You wouldn't believe some of the stuff he did. One time, he gives me a car. Only I find out later, after the cops pull me over and put their guns to my head, the car was not entirely Larry's to give. Then one time, I come home, I find Mr. Generosity playing Where's Waldo with my former best friend, Doreen. Did stuff like that to me all the time. You know, I mean, I'd fight with him. I'd throw things even, but I always ended up going back.
Why?
Why?
Because, Pop, I thought that he was the best that I could do. At least that's what he kept telling me, and I bought it. Until one day I woke up and I said, Sophie, you are worth more than this. And I did the smartest thing I ever done. I ran and I didn't look back. Because I knew if I ever saw him again, I would be back living with somebody I despised.
Larry.
Me.
Come on, Soph, open up!
Bill, do something about that sleaze person.
Of course. Larry, Sophie doesn't want to see you. I think you'd better go.
Angel, please.
Angel?
Angel.
Soph.
Son, I want to warn you. I was in the war.
Senator, it's all right. Larry, I want you to get the hell out of here.
You broke my heart. I almost died, Soph.
Oh, come on, Larry.
You gotta believe me, Angel.
I believe you.
I spent the last 6 months trying to track you down, and now that I found you, I want you back. Forever.
Oh, you're good, Larry. You're awful good.
You always thought so.
In fact, if anything, you're even better. Oi. You see what I just did? Oh, boy. I am very proud of myself. See, because I knew that this day would come, and I didn't think that I could handle it. But I did. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look at me.
Poor thing needs a shoulder to cry on.
You're right.
Larry!
I'm the kind of guy who likes to get around. I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town. I got a 3.1 liter V6 engine, 4-speed automatic with overdrive, cruise control, power windows, power locks, air and more.
Just $15,995.
The Oldsmobile Special Edition Cutlass Supreme. It's all yours for a song. It's your money.
That's the wildest thing I've heard of.
Oh, yeah, but I hope to.
Why the uproar over Tropicana Twister's new cranberry drink?
It's outside Main Street.
Cranberry, raspberry, strawberry, the latest outrageous flavor from Tropicana Twister.
A wanton and reckless disregard for convention.
Cranberry plus raspberry and strawberry. A taste you'll find very interesting.
We're not interested in the interesting.
New from Tropicana Twister. Flavors Mother Nature never intended, but should have.
Next time, they ought to leave weird enough alone.
Tonight at 9, 8 Central. Look out! Dickie gets shot in a sensitive spot, and he winds up in a sensitive situation.
Hi. Officer Elliott.
I'll see you later.
Both women want Dickie.
She's just trying to be helpful.
Which will he choose? An all-new Reasonable Doubts at 9, 8 Central. Only on NBC Tuesday.
Albie, Bradley Grist. The senator is going to be out in Utah next week. I think it'd be a good idea if we lined up a couple of photo ops. You know, pictures of him with local celebrities. No, not Redford. Oh, everybody does Redford when they're in Utah. Well, I was thinking more along the lines of that little girl who got her head stuck in a pipe.
Hey, Soph, what do you say?
I say, get the hell out of here, Larry.
You say that to the man who taught you this? Jag älskar det landet som det stiger
Don't do
fram.
this to me, Larry.
Come on, Soph. What if the guy nuzzled your neck to the Norwegian national anthem, huh? For ett verbet obervandet med det tusen hjem. Sing it, Soph. We're getting to the part about the fjords. Älskar, älskar.
Sophie, I hope I'm not disturbing your personal life with my loud working. Sorry, Albie. Just some Vikings going upstream. What was that? You think you can get her? Oh, that's great. Now, Albie, what are the chances, just for a second, snap of a shutter, can we get her head back in the pipe?
Hey, Larry, this song does not oil my casters anymore.
Yeah, right. So, Soph, what's going on here anyway, huh? You're working in the senator's office? You're living in his house? Is he my new competition or something?
Ah, Larry, please. The man is like a father to me.
Well, then what? You don't belong with these people. I mean, they ain't bad people, but they ain't us.
Well, maybe I changed. Maybe you don't know me anymore.
Oh, Angel. A leopard can't change her spots.
Yeah, but she could get out of the jungle.
Come on, Angel. Let's put the caddy on cruise control and head back to the Garden State, huh? We belong together.
No, don't, Larry. I don't want you anymore. I don't want that life. Jag älskar
Everybody, be sure you save room. My wonderful Charlotte's famous crab cakes are on their way. Oh, my, look at Justice Reynolds. He can't take his eyes off my portrait.
Mommy, I'm so proud.
Have you talked to Justice Reynolds yet?
Not really. I tried to break the ice by asking him if they had to buy their robes. Gave me a very strange look.
You mean the kind of look that says, I have a towering intellect, but your IQ can be measured on a thermometer? That look?
That's the one.
Maria! Well, how wonderful you look. I've always loved that dress. Always. What is with Justice Reynolds and my portrait? He's absolutely mesmerized.
I know, he hasn't moved for 5 minutes.
Well, and how thrilling to know you still have it.
Oh, Bradley. You think? Yes, it really is a stunning piece of work, isn't it? I simply worship the artist. Stein something.
Excuse me.
He's asleep. This party is a disaster. I could just hear Mimsy cackling with glee.
Don't you worry, I'll handle this.
He's a charmer. He'll know the exact right thing to say.
Justice Reynolds. Wake up!
May I have your attention, please? Crab cakes.
Wonderful party, Mummy.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Caitlin? God, where is Nina Totenberg? I cannot believe she's late. The woman covers the Supreme Court. She has made a career out of talking to the living dead.
Don't worry, Mummy. Everything's going to be fine. Theodore, go talk to the man.
Just one word. Euthanasia. An idea whose time has come and gone. So am I.
Sophie, what are you doing?
Pop, I'm leaving.
What do you mean, leaving?
Just for the weekend.
Oh, well, you sure you can't stay? I have a feeling this is going to turn into a fun party.
No, I don't think so, Pop. I mean, what have I got to say to anybody? But thanks for asking. Actually, Pop, I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, you're welcome.
Charlotte, what are you doing?
Justice Reynolds asked me to bring him his coat, ma'am.
And you're actually bringing it? Give me that. Oh, Nina, where are you? Oh, Bill, darling, we're going under.
Excuse me, Sophie. Bye, Sophie.
Goodbye, Theodore.
You're leaving forever, aren't you?
Don't tell anybody. I couldn't stand to see Pop so sad. Or Margaret so happy.
Can I ask you something?
What? Why? I don't fit in here, Theodore. I mean, who do I think I was kidding?
Actually, I wanted to ask you to take me with you.
You know, Scarecrow, I think I'm gonna miss you most of all.
I'm gonna miss you too, Dorothy.
Oh, no, truly, Nina promised that she would be here at 7 o'clock.
Margaret, give the man his coat.
Oh, is this your coat?
Thank you. Goodbye.
You leaving too? Hey, you're Justice Reynolds, aren't you? Sophie Lipkin.
God, why did we wake him up?
You know, I read a lot about you. Could I ask you a question? You live alone. You're a 48-year-old bachelor. You're very close with your mom. Are you gay?
No, I'm not. I know people have been muttering that behind my back for years.
Oh, well, I mean, not that it means anything, but how come you never said anything?
Nobody ever asked.
So, you going with anybody, Mike?
No, Sophie, I'm afraid I'm an incurable romantic. My evenings are spent with ladies in 19th century novels.
Ah, so you're into dead babes, huh?
Say, could I buy you a drink?
Sure, I got time for a diet, yoo-hoo. Come on.
Sophie, ma'am, it's for you.
Thank you, Charlie. Excuse me.
No, Sophie, you, just now with the justice. I mean, you know...
Margaret, you're proud of me, aren't you?
Well,
Don't worry, I won't let it go to my head.
Never said those nice things to me.
Hey, Soph, how you doing? So where'd you stop, huh?
Inside.
Well, get it.
You know, Larry, I happen to be here at a party, and I also happen to be talking to a Supreme Court justice.
You and a Supreme Court justice? Come on, Soph. They gotta be laughing at you. You gotta be a joke to these people.
Oh, boy, what a piece of work you are, Larry.
I am, ain't I? You're laughing at me.
Yeah.
You never used to laugh at me when I kissed you.
Well, no, because back then, well, that would have been rude. Good boy, Angel.
Sophie!
Hey, Pop, I changed my mind. I'm staying.
Well, I should think so. You're the hit of the party.
Yeah? Ain't that something? Hey, Judge, get your hands off of my yoo-hoo.
Nina, you're late.
Boy, I keep reading about this vitamin in vegetables, beta-carotene.
Me too. In fact, I'm having some right now.
What, vegetables for breakfast?
No.
The latest news is, now there's a brand new way to get some beta-carotene. Whole grain Total.
Of course.
Total is the only leading cereal that has beta-carotene. Plus 12 other vitamins and minerals.
With this news about beta-carotene, I'm eating Total.
Of course.
You've got a bad cough, but you've also got a sore throat and a stuffy nose. Put yourself in one place where you'll get help for all three symptoms, the Halls of Medicine, where you'll find the vapor action formula of Hall's Mentholyptus. Real medicine to make you feel better fast. 3 symptoms, 1 place, the Halls of Medicine.
Dermatologists see thousands of cases of painfully dry skin a year, but the only one that counts is yours.
Skin Science Update from Vaseline Intensive Care.
I'm Joan London, and this is the latest physician's desk reference for non-prescription drugs. And in it is the extra-strength formula developed by Vaseline Intensive Care Research for treating severely dry skin. The thousands who've seen it work know it's serious medicine.
Extra strength formula. From intensive research comes intensive care.
Wednesday on Seinfeld, Jerry's answering machine has been stolen.
I hate the idea of somebody out there returning my calls.
Then on an all-new Mad About You, the newlyweds get new neighbors.
I think your bedroom's right next door to our kitchen. We hear you through the wall sometimes.
Oh, my God.
That's her.
All new Mad About You after Seinfeld, NBC Wednesday.
Sunday night, Stacy Keach stars in a powerful NBC world premiere movie, Revenge on the Highway. His son was brutally murdered by a drug-addicted trucker. Now he's out to right a wrong and set the record straight. Revenge on the Highway, NBC Sunday. Now stay tuned for an all-new Empty Nest.
Emma Sam's Parker Stevenson, Shadow of a Stranger, Monday.